Welcome back. We've done a lot with Google Docs, and we have quite a bit more to do. Google Docs is very powerful. There's so much that can be done with it. One thing I like about it is being able to use the research tool while you have Google Docs opened up. This really is helpful in finding information while you're typing it in or working with it. But it can also be a temptation. It's very easy to abuse the tool and just copy information in there. You need to learn to write. It's just like learning to throw a football, spike a volleyball, shoot a free throw. You have to make sure you practice and practice and practice. And the same with writing. You have to practice. Don't sell yourself short. Don't insult yourself and your intellect by copying someone's work without giving them credit. That's what is the correct way to do this. So hit enter a couple of times. We want to type in lesson 9-6, enter. Now we're working with finding a definition. And again, they tell us how to open up and do a new document. We're still working with it. But right here it says, click the text brief history of sports to place the cursor at the end of that line. So let's go ahead. Now the cursor is at the end of the line. Press Enter key to add a new line. Press a Tab key to indent. This makes the line a sub-bullet of the brief history of sports bullet. Now we're going to go over here. Excuse my cursor. Enter the text definition and a space. Double-click the word sports on the previous line to select it. So now it's highlighted. Click the Tools pull-down menu and click Define in the menu. So we come up here, we see Tools, pull-down menu, and we want to find Define. Well, word count, review, compare documents, citations, explore. Now this again, when this book came out, they probably had it as define. We're going to try explore. Now we've got some things over here. Now, it's going to be hard. I'm going to try moving this over a little bit. They can see topics. Well, we're looking for sports. So again, we're going to highlight sports. Or we're just going to type it in up here. Now, I can sit here and find a lot of information here. I want to make sure that I find something that's relevant because I'm looking for a brief history. Instead of going through here and hitting all the results, I think I'm going to sit there and go brief history of sports. Now, here we go. Now I can find something that's much more relevant. So I could choose Wikipedia, I can type in sports. There's a lot of different things that I could choose. I think I like this one so far. Control C. Come over here, definition, Control V. Again though, I've got a link here. So I want to copy that link. How can I do that? I could highlight it like that by using my mouse button, Control C. But the problem is that doesn't really give me a good link. How about if I just open up the page and I can get the full link? There we go. Control C. That's better. Now I can go back here and I can go source, Control V. Enter. Done. Notice how it underlined it? That means it's a hyperlink. If I click on it, it'll take me straight to that page. Not too bad. All right, I'm I'm going to close this. We're going to move on here. We've done a lot with that. Now, they're going to talk about citing an article. Now, different teachers have different demands. Some teachers will teach you MLAs, some teachers will teach you, there's so many different out there. And they all have a good pattern. You just have to understand and look up how is it used? How is it to be put down? Ask the teacher. Find out what they want. That's the best way to do it. There's nothing wrong with asking the teacher to make sure that you get it correctly. Okay? Now, from here, they're asking you to start adding in more articles. I think we've got enough here, though. Basically, you can see how we've done a lot of researching, and we're able to use the tools that are part of Google Docs. I'm even going to pull down and you can see. Here is the search area that we were looking at. It's changed a little bit over the years, but then also here's the information that they gave us. This is what we're looking for. So just because of that, let's go ahead and type it in. I'm going to move this back to the side a little bit. There we go. Now, they're using bullets. So let's go ahead and let's type in. Let's first do a bullet. And then let's type in program. Program items to be completed. But we hit tab, brief, history of sports. Again, hit indent, definition. Now, again, use your shift tab and it brings it back. And then okay, shift tab, shift tab. All right, so now again, I want a screenshot. So Control Shift, the multi-display window button, copy to clipboard, paste it into your email that you're going to share with me, and we're going to pause at that point. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please remember, EduTyping was due yesterday. You're losing points for late work, so if you're not through with that, make sure you get that completed. You're losing 10 points a day. Same with any of your other late work that you may have or missing assignments. Let's get it together. Grades go. I have to turn in grades on Friday, and so I have to have time to get all that put in. I encourage you to get that done right away. Please also remember to respect yourself, your friends, and your